We all don't really like the show The View, and in particular its host Whoopi Goldberg. Today we're going to take a look at Joe Rogan destroying Whoopi Goldberg during his show. Let's get started.
You get people thinking, like, if you could stop Hitler by any means necessary, wouldn't you stop Hitler? And so they equate Donald Trump with Hitler and go, here you go, this is our modern Hitler. Do you see what Whoopi Goldberg said?
What'd she say?
Whoopi Goldberg said that Biden could arrest all the Republicans and put them in jail. You just need to see how unhinged this kind of thinking is. Well, you know what Joe Biden could do? Joe Biden, you have to see it because it's so
on TV.
crazy.
She said this
on television. Find that now, Jamie.
Before we look at the passage, I want to add something. Whoopi is always throwing out loud words, and she's too much of an anti-Trump person. She's equating him to some kind of murderer. She's too old, and sometimes you can forgive her for some things, but for this kind of profanity, I think she should be prosecuted. She is supporting an elderly and incapable president. How can she be adequate?
Because it's so...
Let's look at a scenario where the Supreme Court says, yes, he has all those rights. He is immune from everything.
Yeah.
You know what Joe Biden could do since he is presently president?
What?
Whoa. He could throw every Republican in jail.
Yeah.
I mean,
Claps.
he could. I mean, no. This is not a good thing. Because he'd have totally, he could go. What this means is he could do anything.
That's not what it means at all.
Yeah, no.
But the fact that she says that so confidently.
You know, she's just a crazy old lady. I haven't taken her words seriously in a long time. Let her scream and run around with a flag with a picture of her elderly friend Joe on it. It's becoming more and more clear to me that there are people who really don't want Trump to be their president. They just want to destroy the Republicans. Isn't that crazy?
Like, if you're willing to let Donald Trump use presidential immunity, that means Joe Biden could just go crazy and arrest all the Republicans. Because that's what that means. No, that's not what that means, even a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
you just added a whole bunch of stuff to what that means.
I mean, in fairness, though, I mean, The View has to be, if you average out The View hosts, among the dumbest people on television. And so it's like they say the thing that people are thinking, but they say it very directly, so they expose whatever truth. But
I don't think some of them are dumb.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think Sunny Hostin's
You think it's
dumb.
deliberate?
I think she's ideologically driven, and they have blinders on, for sure.
Still, they're stupid to fight so fiercely for a future they don't understand. They are the ones who will destroy our country. They are the ones who give meaningless speeches and false hopes. They're the ones who, in the end, just take everything away from us and walk off into the sunset. They need to be scolded for it and kept on their toes.
I don't think Sunny's dumb. But Whoopi is certainly not the brightest person. And what she just said just doesn't make any sense. It's just like so silly to say. It's not a well thought out. It's like if you had an idea for a premise and it was totally baked and half baked and you went on stage with it and it's nothing there.
Just go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Sometimes comics do that.
Yeah, and
fun.
The other question is then, is that representative of a big constituency? I think probably yes.
Well, a lot of people...
MSNBC viewers are probably also thinking,
I don't even think the MSNBC viewers, I think they're a little bit more sophisticated than that.
Yeah.
This is like low information, blue no matter who, like older housewives who are mad at the world.
Joe's right. They do seem like elderly housewives who have everything wrong with the world, and here is only her acquaintance who is a saint and untouchable. She's just confused in her thinking, and I think she should be educated about what's going on in our country. She probably hasn't been out on the street for a long time and hasn't heard the opinions of ordinary people who are sick of it all.
That's the appeal that Whoopi Goldberg has. Does Whoopi have children?
No idea.
It's interesting too, like really politically motivated older women who don't have children.
Yeah.
They're very specific. Like you can kind of guess the way they think. I would like to see like what the stats are on older post-menopausal women with no children and how they lean politically.
Yeah, college educated. Yeah.
Oh, it is like.
Yeah, no, it's
I
extreme.
bet it's like
yeah.
my fans being male.
Yeah, it's like exactly. It's like ocean blue. I mean, like the depths of that.
Bananas. Yeah, and because the women that I know that are Republican, they're almost all moms.
Whoopi has one daughter. You know what I want to say at the end of this interesting broadcast is that Whoopi's view of the world and politics is simply outdated. She's used to things being the way she wants them to be, but this time she's out of luck. Of course, Trump will be president in the upcoming election, and we will see this old lady change her mind 300 times. What do you think about it? Write your opinion in the comments, and don't forget to watch other shocking news on the channel.